Hi there, I'm Carolyn, trichologist at Absolique. Just back on board, talking a little bit more about nutrition today. In particular, I want to talk about this book, Radical Metabolism. It is awesome, awesome, awesome. But the reason why I like it is it's all about digestion and absorption. So a lot of the time I'm fighting deficiencies, which is why people have hair loss, hair thinning, and scalp conditions, particularly ferritin is a big one, B12, and vitamin D. Now, if we're not absorbing, well, then we're going to have a problem. So this book has a lot of recommendations to use food is probably the first thing that I like to use. And they talk about the bitter food. So what we're looking at is trying to get the hydrochloric acid in the stomach to function properly, and also the bile. So the book is really big on bile and how important it is to our digestive system. And a lot of us have low stomach acid, low hydrochloric acid, and we're not producing enough bile. So it teaches you to eat the bitter foods. So you might all remember digestive bitters or Swedish bitters, but you can actually get them through certain foods. And then they also talk about natural ways of producing the hydrochloric acid. Some of them overlap with our pH testing, which we go on about acid alkali all the time. Some of the things that we use to help to buffer our pH is lemon juice and apple cider vinegar, but interestingly enough, they also act as pre-digestives and produce the hydrochloric acid as well. So, you know, we have digestive enzymes, which I really, really like, and we've talked about these before, the Modir brand, but I would always try the natural alternatives first, and there's a diet guide in this book as well. I guess it's not a diet, it's a way of eating to clean out the bile, and basically, as she says, bile is beautiful, get it all functioning using not just the apple cider vinegar and lemon juice, but also other digestive enzymes. So it's a whole protocol in this book. It's a really, really good read, learning about your own digestive system. So for our lemon juice, if you want to use it as a pre-digestive, you would take juice of half a lemon, probably about half hour or 20 minutes before the food. Same thing with your apple cider vinegar. You don't need to use both of them, just one or the other. And generally you use it before food that is difficult to digest. So I would use it with animal proteins or very heavy complete plant proteins as well. You don't want to do it with every meal. I generally suggest to do it with your main meal of the day. And for those who are taking an iron supplement or we're trying to raise your ferritin, we would take it before that particular meal, and the meal should contain a complete protein, which would be one animal protein or two combined plant proteins. So if you want to use digestive enzymes, then you would take it after the meal. So you don't use all of them, and we don't use it at every meal, and we don't use it all the time because we want to make our body function properly as well. So digesting and getting things functioning properly is really, really important to what we call the art of absorption. So get a hold of Ann Louise's book, check her out on her website. It really, really is interesting. She does a lot of blogging and summits and things like that, and it's always interesting to listen in, and it's for free, I guess, at the end of the day. I'm here to help you with your hair loss, hair thinning and scalp conditions. Hair loss treatments to grow hair come from within, so digestion is a big part of it, of course. If you need to reach out to me, tell me your story, want my help, please email me, info@absolique.com.au.